All public health officials would tell me today is that this case linked to the airport is not someone who lives in Maricopa County. We don't know if they were vaccinated, and it doesn't appear there's any connection to the 4 confirmed cases in Navajo County we learned about last week. Possible exposure to the world's most contagious disease at the busiest airport in Arizona.
It is very concerning because
Dr. Omar Gonzalez is a Dignity Health epidemiologist. He's talking about the passenger who traveled through Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport a week ago today with a case of measles.
Could have infected indeed several people. There's a multiplier effect. So you infect 10 to 20 people, these 10 to 20 people are going to infect much more.
Measles can spread even before the infected person has any symptoms. Experts say one person with measles will give it to 90% of unvaccinated people they come in contact with. The airborne virus lingers for up to 2 hours after the sick person leaves the area. And that's not good news if you're stuck in a confined space, like an airplane.
Someone who's been sitting beside the person within probably 3 feet or something like that, they are a higher risk because if you are unvaccinated, you should be worried about that.
Health officials are working to get in touch with anyone who was on the same flight as the measles patient. It can take up to 21 days after exposure for symptoms to show up. Before the rash comes a fever, cough, runny nose, and red eyes.
That's why we recommend for people who are not vaccinated and has real exposure to a index case with measles that they have to be in quarantine.
So the risk is real for the next 2 weeks. But Dr. Gonzalez says the likelihood of illness is low for those up to date with the MMR vaccine.
It's supposed to be eradicated because of the vaccine. It's safe, and I strongly recommend to parents of young children, pregnant women, older adults, or adults in general that are not vaccinated to go and get it.
And as a reminder, if you were at Sky Harbor on June 10th between 5 p.m. and midnight in Terminal 4 on the C or D concourses beyond the security checkpoints, you may have been exposed to measles. If that applies to you, health officials say you should self-isolate if you develop any symptoms and call your doctor before going to a medical facility to minimize the spread. Live in the newsroom, Micaela Marshall for Arizona's Family.